What's up, y'all? This Joel. What's up? This Yogi. So we're gonna figure out what the talk is about today, and we're gonna let Yogi go with it. Go ahead, bro. I think I'm gonna start off the topic with worrying about what people say or whatever. Cause at the same time, a lot of people going through shit, and a lot of people stay worrying about what other people say, but who gives a fuck? You know what I mean? Yeah, man. That's the main topic, man. We're just talking about man, we gotta stop caring what people say about us, man. You gotta live your own life, live your own truth. So that's what you gotta do. And it's like certain situations, it's like when you worry about what people say, or you worry about in your next, like who you with, anybody, you could be with anybody, just, being you, being yourself. Cause I'm a goofy person and I laugh a lot, and I could be childish, I could be, what that's not, but at the same time, I'm gonna be myself. I'm a gamer. I like anime. I'm 6'3", I'm the biggest nigga in the motherfucking world. But at the same time, I'm gonna be myself because I'm happy with myself. And that goes back to being with mental health, is knowing yourself and being who the person you wanna be. Because when somebody else try to tell you who you trying to be or whatever, or they want you to be like them, I'm be like, I'm not you. I'm a different person. I'm a different human being at the same time. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So it's like sometimes you just gotta stop worried about what people say or whatever, and just do you sometimes. Joe? He is right about that, man. You just gotta focus on you. I learned how to not live up to people's expectations of what I should be for them. Sometimes, man, you gotta be by yourself. You gotta love yourself and be with yourself. And that's what I learned as an individual and as a man. It's just being with yourself and loving yourself more, because it ain't nothing to do. My partner had a brief break. But anyway, like I said, it's just, us getting to know somebody, and like being yourself with that person and everything, and like just that you and that person vibing out and understanding each other and communicating with each other. And it's like, sometimes you and the same person might not be on the same level, y'all might not be on the same wavelength, but when y'all do actually connect, you know what I mean, and y'all do communicate with each other, and y'all reach that conclusion of y'all just, vibing out, then a lot of things become clear. But at the same time, it's just, like being, like just worrying about what people say, and, being open-minded and telling the truth and being honest and stuff like that, then you're going to be straight. Because a lot of people ain't, a lot of people like to hold stuff in. And like, they like to, keep stuff, you straight? But a lot of people like to hold stuff in and keep stuff to themselves. But them the same people who always got attitude issues or always going through shit, but they so scared to tell somebody what's going on with them, at the same time. Yeah. Yeah, man. Sometimes you do gotta talk to somebody about your problems, man, but somebody that's gonna hold your problems dear. That's not gonna tell everybody about your problems. And sometimes, man, you gotta keep your problems to yourself, because everybody don't want to know your problems. You know what I'm saying? And that's just real, man. I'm gonna tell you that whatever you're going through, like, some people just don't care. I'm telling you, man, they just don't care. So if you have feelings, if you have these emotions, tell them to somebody that really care, and that they can, y'all can sit down and talk, and they can work with them. That's just my opinion. Yeah, I'm being real with Joe, because at the same time, you can't tell your business to everybody, and I understand that. But at the same time, if you got that person in your corner that's like my nigga Joe,
if you got that person in your corner, and he gonna hold water and everything, he ain't gonna tell nobody else, and he gonna tell you exactly how it is. Cause one thing about my homeboy, he gonna tell me how it is, and he gonna tell me when I'm fucking up. And you know, I'd rather somebody tell me if I'm fucking up or if I'm doing something wrong than just sit there and don't say nothing. You know what I mean? And let me continue doing what I'm doing. But what's the other topic?
I mean, you know, you need somebody in your life that's gonna hold y'all accountable, man. You know what I'm saying? That goes for both parties. But as for men, we got other brothers that got to hold us down. So hold each other accountable.
Right. But at the same time, it's another topic we're gonna talk about. I have a topic. One topic I can't stand is the excuse of being an asshole at the same time. You know what I mean?
What you mean?
Like, I can't stand where you can be a certain way in public. Mm-hmm. Like I said, it's you can do what you want to do. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You can cut somebody out, you can fight somebody, mm-hmm. or whatever. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, do you feel a certain way about being embarrassed with somebody?
Mm-hmm. That's a good point.
Yeah. Because at the same time, it's like some shit ain't just worth arguing over all the time. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like it ain't worth just, you know, cussing somebody out. Sometimes you just gotta let shit go and just move on about it. You know what I mean? And like it's like this. It's like this. You can go to McDonald's, and you know y'all do it. People do it all the time. We go to fucking McDonald's or Wendy's, Whataburger, Burger King. I'm getting kind of hungry, but we can do this shit all day, and we'll go through the menu. We'll give that person that our order. We'll give that person everything. We'll tell them everything we want on our burger. And as soon as we get our burger, it ain't nothing but some meat and cheese on there. And we said we wanted lettuce, tomatoes, and all that shit on there. And now we ready to cuss out the person at the window, even though the person at the window didn't make our shit. You get what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. So does that give us a point to act out and just be like, well, bitch, you should have made my motherfucking shit right. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm saying. That don't give us an excuse to be that way sometimes. And that's what I'm saying. At the same time, it's not the end of the world that person didn't make your burger right. You know what I mean? You can just go, you can get back in line and fucking ask them and say, hey, my burger ain't made right. Mm-hmm. They gonna fix it for you. Yeah. It's no problem. Yeah. Now, I can understand you can get frustrated if you went to that same McDonald's 3 times and they fucked up your order 3 times. Now, either I'm gonna say it like this: either your ass need to take your ass to a different McDonald's, or you know, or either you can confront them in that situation and say, hey, I done came here 3 times in a row, y'all fucked up my burger 3 times in a row. Let a supervisor know or something. I don't know.
Just don't go to the same McDonald's, go somewhere else.
Yeah.
Just don't eat McDonald's at all.
Yeah, but I know some people don't have that don't give a fuck attitude, and sometimes I don't either. And like I would go off on a motherfucker in a heartbeat. But at the same time, I'm gonna know what situation I am, and I'm gonna know what people around me before I do that shit. Yeah. You know, Joe.
Yeah, you got a valid point, man, because you got to know where you're at all times. You know what I'm saying? But it's all about how we've been conditioned to think a certain way, to believe certain things. So, man, just be careful of your behavior. You are wrong. Take responsibility of how you act, outside and inside. So whatever you have on the internal will spew on the external. So, man, just watch what you do. That's all. Take responsibility. Go ahead, bro. Take a look.
Joe, you got anything to talk about? Like a certain subject, like how you feel about something right now?
Yeah. Oh, man. This is for the men. I know y'all might get mad, but brothers, we gotta grow up, man. It's time for us to grow up and be men. There's a lot of things going on in this world, in our community, that we ain't taking care of our business. So as brothers, as men, as black men, we need to grow up. We need to provide for ourselves and also for our women. and stop blaming everybody else for why we ain't the man that we're supposed to be. So when I'm saying brothers, grow up, be a man.
Goddamn right, yo. Because I'm getting sick and tired of girls, especially when I'm single, girls telling me they problems and they issues, and they telling me that certain niggas like just done hurt them and put them in a horrible place and shit like that. But at the same time, we can't say we want to be with somebody and then in 2 weeks later we want to be with somebody else, or we end up cheating on that woman, you know, not knowing that what we doing to that woman can hurt that woman. And you know what I mean? And it's just like, at the same time, it's just, you know, you want to, if you're going to be with somebody, if you want to be in a relationship, be in a relationship. But if you ain't going, if you don't want to be in a relationship, move the fuck on. Don't get in one. If you want to have your cake and two, stay single. You can tell, and one thing, you can tell the girl the truth, because this is 2020. Tell you the truth. I mean, I ain't even saying it's still 2019, but it's about to be 2020. You can tell a girl you want to fuck, and I'm telling you, low key, right now, a girl gonna be like, if she feeling that, she gonna want to fuck too. And she ain't gonna want to. You ain't even gotta beat around the bush, act like you gotta be with her or go with her or whatever. Because if y'all on that friends with benefit level and it's just gonna be friends, you know, y'all. But I'm saying some friends with benefits, yeah, they want to go to the movies, maybe hang out, smoke a blunt, you know, drink, some go to the bar, you know, some do something, but and then fuck at the end of the night. But at the same time, if you want to be single, be single. If you don't want to be single, don't get with somebody and then fuck over that person. Because people are tired of being that way. And especially for men, women acting like niggas too. So women are starting to be more like niggas and come at niggas the way we come at them. And we can't blame ourselves, because at the same time, they done been through the shit. They know the game now. So it's just like, and excuse my French, not excuse my French, but I can't stand the fact when people think relationship is a game and it's not. If you trying to get to that next level with that person and you trying to be a husband or a wife, don't sit there and say you want to be a husband and wife when you know damn well you ain't, your commitment level is a 1. You know what I mean? Like, you already tied. Like, you done been with this girl for a month. You already looking for your next girl. And instead of sitting there and trying to work shit down, work shit with her and stuff like that. Joe?
Nah, I mean, you know, he has a valid point, man. I say as men, I don't have the best advice, but what I'm saying as men, for myself, I took my own advice. I just had to sit down by myself. Had to detach myself from women and just chill with myself, be with myself. You know what I'm saying? Not going around having sex with women and, you know, trying to have intercourse with them, man. Sometimes you just gotta be by yourself, man. You gotta sit by yourself and love on yourself before you get into an intimate relationship with a woman. And also, brothers, we gotta be 100 with ourselves first. Is this the woman that we want? If this is the woman that we really want to be with? Cause I learned that if the woman you want to be with, you would change for that woman. You will be faithful to that woman. And I say, brothers, is
Joe, can I say something right quick?
Yeah.
Hold on, no, stay right there. You can be willing to change for that person, but that doesn't mean you have to change who you are as that person to be with her. You don't have to change who you are as to be with somebody.
Yeah. Hey, that's a great point. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta, man, really you just gotta be by yourself and get to enjoy yourself first. I know women do it all the time. They sit by themselves for a while and enjoy themselves, and they be one with themselves. And then once they find out who they are, then they go out into the world, not looking for a man or a man coming to them. And as I say, as brothers, as men, all men, we have to change the paradigm with ourselves and change the relationship with our women, because most of us are hurting women, man. You know what I'm saying? Most of us are really damaging these women, and then once they damage, they take that damage into the next relationship, to the next relationship. And brothers, we doing the same thing. And another thing, man, it's easy not to cheat. What do you think about it?
It's easy.
It's easy not to cheat.
Easy not to cheat. Tell you the truth, it is easy not to cheat.
It's easy not to cheat. It's very easy.
It's tell you the truth, and I'm gonna say something that I really probably a lot of people gonna say hell nah, but a relationship is easy. It's easy as fuck. Like a relationship is easy as fuck, and the reason why I'm gonna say it's easy as fuck is because when you with the right person. Fuck you, April. when you with the right person, when you with the right person, that relationship should be easy. Y'all should be able to vibe, connect, and if y'all get into arguments, y'all should be able to work it out. And if y'all both got chasing the same goal, it shouldn't be no fucking problems because y'all trying to reach that same goal with each other. Y'all, I ain't gonna say everything gonna be peaches and cream. But I'm saying it's gonna be rocky times. But if y'all willing to work that out, you good. You know what I mean? It's simple. It's a simple process. You know what I mean? But if y'all already arguing and just fucking like, saying the most horrible shit to each other, I'm telling you, eventually that shit gonna get boring. That shit gonna get old, and y'all gonna tire out. Yeah.
It's not gonna work. Nah, man, he's right, man. It's just like, man, to create a successful relationship, I feel it's with communication. Communicate with your woman, and woman, you communicate with the man so y'all can create a successful relationship. And for me, man, the easiest not cheating is just learning that, I ain't got to put my dick in every vagina. Why can't I just be faithful to this one woman? It ain't that hard. You just got to have the discipline to say, you know what, I'm not cheating on my woman. I know there's a temptations everywhere, but you got to learn how to walk away. Men got to have discipline to say, you know what, I love this woman. If I love this woman, I'm not going to hurt this woman, no matter what.
But at the end of the day, us as black men, we can't sit there and say we hurt when a woman do us wrong. Because at the same time, I think it's more harder for a woman because a woman has more emotions when it comes down to it. A woman has way more emotions and way more heart.
Let me say this. Yeah. Hold on. I'm gonna pick up on what he said. Yes, it's a lot harder for if we damage the woman, it is harder for her because we brought those things upon her, and it's harder for her because she got to deal with emotions. Why did he do this? The insecurities. I thought he was better than this. So brothers, we have to be careful with our woman because she is delicate. And I learned that once I learned that at the age of 33 that a woman is delicate. You have to take your time with her. You can be patient with her, and also you have to show her that you're with her. That's for me, my opinion.
But I also feel like a woman got to watch what she say around a man. Not watching, like when it comes down to an argument or a disagreement, a woman needs to watch what she say to a man, because a man can take it just how we are. A man can take it like, oh, so that's what it is. So most niggas gonna be like, I don't give a fuck, then I'm out of here. You know what I mean? Fuck that shit. I'm like what the fuck she talking about, Joe? Like fuck that shit. I'm out of here, man. I ain't finna deal with that shit. That's how most niggas gonna be. And like at the same time. That's why I say it goes vice versa, but I feel like a woman has way more shit to deal with. As me coming out and being real, as me coming off a breakup, I went through shit where I feel like memories. It was memories for me. It's just all the shit that I've been through. You know what I mean? All the shit I went through with that person. But at the same time, it's like, I'm a man. I'm a man. It's like all I can do is move on, and after that, I'm being a man again. I gotta take care of myself. I gotta survive. Shit like that. You know what I mean? Now I'm thinking where I'm finna go, what I'm finna do. But at the same time, it's just a woman has to think about a whole lot more than what men think about. Yeah. A man already thinking about what's his next move after now. You know what I mean? And it's just like, I realized that mental health and being who I am now, and knowing that I think a lot about it. You know what I mean? I think more about it now, you know, and I try to look at it from a woman's perspective too. And now it's just like I done hurt a lot of people. I'm not good. I'm not the most, you know, the most understanding. Well, I'm saying I'm an understanding person, but I'm not the most best nigga or the perfect nigga or whatever. I'm not, cause I done hurt people myself. I done made women cry and I shouldn't have, and I feel bad about it, and I'm willing to apologize, you know, and all that shit. But at the same time, I ain't no good person myself, but I do have good tendencies. You know what I mean?
Hey, you put his feelings up online, but yeah, I mean, yeah, man, you know, like, we all hurt a woman, and for the woman I did hurt, if I was a black woman, I just want to say I'm sorry. I'm deeply sorry for hurting you and not taking you seriously, wasting your time. I just want to say I'm truly sorry. I know that as a black woman, I need to treat black women better, and that is my goal, is to treat black women better and show them that, you know, I'm here for them. Go ahead, bro.
Damn, Joe.
That's on you. I mean,
I was just saying, why is it always gotta be black women? I mean, you pro-black ass nigga.
I love black women, so like I need to treat them with the utmost respect, because black women go through a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? Like, they go through a lot of things in this world, and it's like, black men, are we becoming weak? Why are we not holding?
But we just can't say all black women, because all type of women go through shit.
Yeah, all type of women. But me, I love my black woman. I can only have a conversation with my woman because I understand her.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. I love her. I came from a black woman, so it ain't no knock against other women, because there's a lot of women that go through the same thing as black women. Mm-hmm. But as a black man, I have to say I'm sorry to the woman, because I hurt the woman that I came from. Yeah. So because like I don't want to put that woman through any more damage or put her through any more shit. So I'm gonna come to her correct. But yeah. I gotta be correct myself if I come to be correct. That's what I'm saying.
Well, I'm like Joe. I feel the same way, but I feel the same way towards all women. I love black women, and I'm with a black woman now. But at the same, I'm with a strong black woman right now. And she gonna kick my ass for saying that, but I am with a strong black woman, and it's like, you know, at the same time, I care about her feelings. I care about everything about that.
Yeah, go ahead, put it up there. Yeah, go ahead.
So that's what I'm saying. You know, just caring about somebody and understanding that person is what it is. You know what I mean? And if you don't understand that person, if y'all ain't gonna be on that same level, then if you feel like, I'm gonna tell you now, if I can say I got a rule for real. I can say in the first 3 months to the first month of a relationship or me being with somebody, that's my boy Steve.
I know.
From the first 3 months to the first month of a relationship, if I'm not feeling that person, I'm gonna break up with that person. Cause I'm not, the one thing I can't stand is wasting somebody's time. And time is, you know, and that person might not understand at that time when you break up with her, but she gonna understand because I didn't waste her time. I went ahead and now she can go on about her life. Oh, yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. If I'm gonna break up with you, and I rarely break up with women. I rarely break up. Like I try not to be the problem or whatever. So, but other than that, you know,
makes a lot of sense though.
You don't want to waste nobody's time. That's all I'm saying. Because if you just basically being with that person just to be with that person, then you wasting your own damn time. That means you passing up on women who want to be with you, or who really like you at the same time. Are you passing up other women who could be your wife? Yeah. Ooh. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying.
Hey man, my brother got a valid point, man. Man. It's very serious, man. You know what I'm saying? Time is valuable. You don't want to waste no time. Now, I waste 10 years, man. 10 years in a relationship. And I jumped from relationship to relationship. Did not take any time out for myself. So when I'm saying that goes for man and woman. Don't go from relationship to relationship, man to man or woman to woman. But you got to sit down. Both parties got to sit down with themselves, especially men. Because sometimes we do like a jump to another relationship or to another woman. I believe that we got to take some time out for ourselves, do some soul searching. deal with the things that internally that we got to deal with and fix them and really fix them and really change them. Because we not gonna go ahead, bro.
Hold on, no, I ain't. Hold on, Joe. I just want to cap on something he said. Joe, you didn't waste your time with that woman. You put in that 10 years, but you also learned a lot from that woman. Yeah. So don't forget about that. You did learn. You learned something while you was with that 10 years. I learned something with my ex.
Yeah, probably.
And you know what I mean? Yeah. And I'm finna learn something with my new woman. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, I learned something, but when I look at it as a man, that I can't keep jumping from woman to woman to woman. You have to take time out for yourself to get to know yourself. It's okay for any man to be by yourself. Be with yourself first. Get to learn yourself and love yourself.
Mental health.
And mental health. It is right, because every man do go through something. You know, sometimes we like to hide it, we like to mask it. You know, we don't want to show it to everybody, so we don't wear it, but we wear it on the inside of us, so it doesn't spew out on everybody else. But learn how to be by yourself for a while. And get to love yourself. That's what I do. I love myself. I love coming to my home. I love myself, man.
One thing, that's where we go back from the first conversation. Yeah. Learn your motherfucking self, love yourself. Because if you don't love yourself and somebody else tell you about yourself, but you know yourself, then you don't have a problem. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you that now. And the one thing I did do, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I went a whole year without being in a relationship, and I learned myself. I figured out who the fuck I was. I figured out what I wanted from a woman. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I figured out a lot of shit that I needed to know about myself. Mm-hmm. And once I figured out myself, and then getting, you know, sometimes you get to talking to people, and you getting to listen to people and listen to what people also tell you about yourself. Then that's what I'm saying. You gonna figure shit out. You gonna figure the shit out. You know, I know me, like, either I talk too fast, I'm always laughing. You know, sometimes I can't pronounce big words. I know myself, you know what I mean? But I understand that about me. You know, everybody's different and everybody's a different person. So that's why I said, love yourself. No matter strong woman, strong man, black man, you know what I mean? Love your fucking self before you and know yourself, know your value. Yeah. That's another thing. Some people go into their relationship not knowing their value. And that's what I'm saying. And know your value as a person. You know who you is. Be you. And if that woman don't like you for being you, then move on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Ooh, they don't like that. Man.
Oh, my bad. Our man.
But now that is real, man, because like you got to know your self-worth. I tell men every day, know your worth before you involve yourself with a woman, because if she don't know your worth, why are you continuing to be with that woman? Vice versa, why women continue to be that man? Now I understand one thing women say is, what is the thing that brothers got?
Confidence.
Not confidence. What is that? What is that thing that they be saying with a man? That he has potential.
Oh, god damn, I hate that shit.
And he has potential to be this great man. Sometimes women can see the things in you, brothers, but sometimes we don't. You know, sometimes we think that women are telling us what to do. No, she's trying to grow you. She wants you to mature. She wants you to become this man for yourself, but also for her.
Hold on, okay. Potential is cool and all. When a woman try to help you grow, it's a difference between helping you grow and changing you. Because a lot of women think helping you grow is that's, you know, that she don't know, she low key trying to change you into the way she wants you to be. And that sometimes it's like you gotta realize, like, maybe I don't want to be how you want me to be, you know, because that's what I'm saying. You still want to be yourself, and it's like a person gets, like, I can say it like this: your girl can want you to read more books. I hate reading. I'd rather listen to an audio book or watch a movie on it than anything. I don't want to just sit, I don't even like. I got ADD. I ain't even gonna lie. I can't sit in one place and just read and just be like, shit. You know, like I done learned something today. You know, I done read a whole book. Like, man, I'm looking at this book. Man, I'm like a big ass kid. I'm looking at this book. My book gotta have some pictures. You know what I mean? Something. I read. The only thing I sit down and read is comic books and manga. And that's it. You know what I mean? If it ain't that, I don't want to read it. If I ain't reading it to take a test or something, then I don't want to read. So I'm just saying, a woman will change you, and she'll want you to do certain things. But it's the small changes. And you're like, okay, it's like this. I got butt crack. Be real. I got butt crack. So I need to wear a belt. I'm tall. My pants don't fit me the way they fit me, so I sag a little bit. Just a little bit. I don't sag at all, but I sag just a little bit because my pant legs need to be at least a 34. But sometimes when I bend over, you can see my butt crack. So I learned, and I took her advice to pull up my motherfucking pants so she can't see my goddamn butt crack. That's her saying she don't want other people seeing that. So that's what I'm saying. It's certain things you change. Not changing you for better, but changing you for certain reasons.
But yeah, they show us right about that. But man, I mean, sometimes, you know, we gotta make some changes in our life, the minuscule changes that we have to change in our life as men. But, you know, women do try to mold us to be great men. And I think, like, not trying to mold them to be what they want us to be for them, but mold us to be, you know, this great man because they always say behind every great man is a great woman.
Yeah.
So I believe in that, man. You know, if a woman, she's strong, she love you. The same love that she is giving to you is the same love that you should pour back into the woman. And I think that is very important. That's very important. If she's giving you all this love, you need to give her all this love and this attention.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. And also, man, we can't change our woman. One thing we can't do, we can't control our woman.
Yeah, we can't.
Because if you want a queen don't supposed to sit behind the king.
Nah, she walks side by side.
You're supposed to be, like my nigga said, it's supposed to be side by side. If you make a decision, she needs to help you make that decision. Yeah. If you do something, you know, you need to clear it with her. Now, I mean, I ain't gonna say everything you gotta clear with her, but I'm just saying you gotta clear it with her. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. If you know what you're doing, your queen is gonna help you out. She gonna be there no matter what. You know what I mean? She gonna have your back. And, you know,
not through no matter what, through the good things, not through cheating and talking to other women.
Oh, hell no. Yeah. Hell no. Hell no. Because number one, you can't cheat on your queen. If she ain't your queen, if you cheating on her, I'm gonna tell you that now. You can't be talking about I love you. You going, you know, I'm going to work every day talking to different bitches like I ain't got no woman. You can't do that. You can't do that. You can't be in public talking to other women like you ain't got no woman. That's bullshit. Just like a woman shouldn't be flirting with no man or anything because she knows she got a whole man. If that man is doing right by her, it should be no problems. No problems. She should look at that. She should be like, hold on, is that what Drake said? Yeah. It's like he ain't got the juice like that. You remember what I said? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, if you do got the juice, it's like it doesn't matter if you got it or not. It's just like the expectations for yourself, man. You got to set the bar high for yourself, not for the other person. Set the bar high for yourself, and always capitalize on what you're gonna say. You say, I will not cheat. I will always be faithful. I will always be there for one woman, and mean those things. You can say it all day long, but a woman wants action behind those words. So you have to be an action man. You have to take care of your business. You say you're gonna love her. You say action. That's all you gotta do. Action. A woman loves a man with action because he's gonna take care of business. If you can't do that, she don't want you.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. And I remember this. And that shit, I used to hear it all the time. Back in 2012 or 2010, this was the saying. If I'm gonna stop listening to this with girls back in the day. I'm gonna stop listening to what niggas be saying. They be talking all about that bullshit. You know, that's how females be. He gotta prove himself to me. Remember that shit? Yeah. I was like, prove them actions.
And it's the same thing. And now we gotta flip the script because man, we shouldn't be chasing women.
Ooh.
What you mean?
I'm gonna tell you now. I'm gonna tell you right now.
We should not be chasing women.
I don't even run for a woman. Shit. Cause I'm telling you, chasing women will get you in trouble. And I'm only reason I'm saying that is because you can be chasing the wrong woman.
Chasing the wrong woman. And I'm glad I said that because men, we could be chasing the wrong thing. And we can chase it and chase and chase before you know we be old as hell. And this woman probably ran off with the love of her life and she's still running, but you still chasing her. No, you gotta stop.
Yeah.
You gotta put that cement wall there. But I ain't finna chase you, I'm finna replace you.
Right?
I ain't finna chase you.
and don't get me wrong, and like I said, don't get me wrong. It's for men, this goes for men and women. It is 1,000 men out here. It is 1,000 millions, billions of women out here. Stop putting yourself in a situation. I understand you might love this person. If that person loves you back, be with that person. Because I'm telling you, out of the millions and thousands of women out here and millions and thousands of men out here, it's only one soulmate for you. Yeah. And that's what sucks. It's only one soulmate. And I'm telling you, that wife and husband, that is the only person you're finna be with for the rest of your life. So once you make that choice, that's a strong choice because nobody ain't gonna have your back like she is. Nobody ain't gonna have your back like he is. And that's what I'm saying. That's gonna be a hard choice. But at the same time, when you get to chasing, and when you get to being with somebody, like I said, never let a motherfucker think you gullible because you can always be replaced. Yeah. And that's all I'm saying. Both parties. Because I'm saying a motherfucker be replaced like it ain't shit. Because I will cut a woman off. I will cut a woman off so fast. I don't give a fuck if she calling me all names in a book. I don't give a fuck if she telling me about myself. I don't give a fuck no more because you have no value in my heart. You don't have no value to hurt me. Your words don't hurt me no more. This 2020. If some words hurt you as a man, then I don't know, man. Cause I'm just saying, words don't hurt me. A bitch can tell me some bullshit that I know.
Not bitch, woman.
I'm sorry. A woman, excuse my French, a woman, but I almost got it. Okay. A woman can tell you some shit that'll hurt your motherfucking feelings, but at the same time, like I said, I just look at it and I be like, so you feel that way? I feel my way. I'm out. You know what I mean? I'm gone. Then I'm gonna see if you feel that way when I'm gone. You know?
And hold on. I know you heard about Derek Jacks was talking to K. Michelle.
Who?
Derek Jacks. You know Derek Jacks?
Nope.
The big swole black dude. He talking about the
I am a black man who doesn't watch reality shows.
No. What is it? The black dude. He be talking about like relationships with men and women. But now he was on the show. I think it was in Atlanta. It was 103 FM, and the subject was K. Michelle. I know y'all seen it. She said, "Men are not good people." Yeah. If you go online, look at the K. Michelle. She said this: "Men are not good people," and she stated her claim why men are not good people. And Derek Jacks explained it perfectly. He explained it real good. The big swole black dude online, he talks about
I'm just tripping out she said that.
Yeah.
Because if you say men are not good people, then what are women?
We can't do that.
No. You taking it into that. Because I'm saying, so if men are not good people, what are women? Because women are acting like niggas now. So what are women?
I mean, but we can't put them two together because
how we can't?
Because okay. This is what happened. We trying to compare the two. You know what I'm saying? We trying to compare apples and oranges. You know they're totally different.
Yeah.
You know apples have the sweet, have seeds.
So let me say it like this. So man can go around, and don't get me wrong, man can go around giving out dick, but women can't go around giving out pussy.
That's a hard subject.
So that's what I'm saying. So how men are bad people? A woman can manipulate you just like a man can.
But basically, what he was saying is coming from the men that she's dealing with, because she said she liked these type of men. So these type of men gave her off that vibe to her. So that's why she accepted that from these type of men, because that's what she wanted. She didn't want any other better man. She wanted a man with the goatee. She wanted the hood dude, and the hood dude always broke her heart. Yeah. So now she's walking around bitter and saying every man is like that. But every man is not like that, because you went to the stage of you wanted this type of man. So once you spoke it, you got what you wanted. And that's why they broke your heart, because you spoke.
But that's what I'm saying. And it dates back, because I done had this conversation before. I done had this conversation with women. You can't you should know the niggas you picking. It's niggas you picking, just like me. I like certain women. Mm-hmm. And I choose certain women all the time. And I have my own type of choice of woman that I like. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, I know what I'm getting myself into with this woman. Yeah. Now, if you dating a fucking, like a woman, if a woman choose a hood nigga, she should know a hood nigga gonna have certain tendencies. But I ain't gonna say this. All hood niggas ain't bad. Yeah. Sometimes you can be just a hood nigga with good tendencies. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you can be a good man with bad tendencies. Mm-hmm. So I'm just saying. But one thing about me, if I said, when it comes to women, I will always be a good man, or I will try to be a good man for you. Mm-hmm. Now, the one thing I'm not gonna do, I'm not gonna be the man who tells you what the fuck you need to do, because you're a grown ass woman. Mm-hmm. I shouldn't have to tell you, don't do this, don't do that, because I'm not your daddy. That's put me in perspective as your daddy. I'm your daddy in the bed, but I'm not your daddy. You know what I mean? I'm not going to tell you what to do. So I'm saying you're a grown ass woman. You my queen. I need you to make your own decisions. Yeah. But your decisions also had consequences, just like mine. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying.
Told you, brother got a valid point, man. Brother got a valid point. But it's like to piggyback off what she said. She said that men are not good people, but she stated that her father was this great man. So he was a great man. That statement was false, because you said your father was a great man, but then you said these other guys are not great, because based off what you went through and off your emotions and your bitterness, that's not all true. There are great men out there. They want to be with a great woman, but it's kind of hard because you don't know what you're getting in 2019 and beyond. Mm. But I think that men, we have to change the paradigm of how we come at women, how women come at us. Now, women being real with us, like, look, bro, I just want to fuck you. You be like, whoa, what? Damn, give me the pussy like that. You remember we used to work hard for it, right? A girl made you wait. You know what I'm saying? We used to work hard for it. A woman made you wait to get her cookie. Now, just get her for free. Not saying all women. Hold on. Now, I ain't going to say all women, but I'm going to say it like this. I'm a man now, and I remember when I used to date, I used to meet women who used to make a nigga wait. Give a nigga. Remember, we used to call it the 3-month rule. A girl ain't finna let you fuck until about 3 months, or maybe a month. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna tell you now, and I'm being fucking real. I can meet a girl, baby. I'm just saying, I can just not what's called, but I'm saying I can meet a girl. I can meet a girl right now, and I can say I could just be with her for like one day. We can just be kicking it and everything. And I'm telling you, by the end of the day, she already talking about fucking. And once we get on that conversation about fucking, most girls be like, I got something. I know sex. I know that the world consciously and subconsciously thinks sex is important. It's a necessary need or want. But I think that as collectively, I think that we put too much on it, because sex is everywhere. Sex sells, right? Mm-hmm. So sex is everywhere. So why do we promote this thing like it is everything, but really it is not? It is something sacred. Because you gotta think about it. You gotta think about this right here. I'm going around having sex with all these women. It's a good enjoyment, it's a good fulfilling, but is it with the right woman?
No, well, I'm gonna tell it like this. I'm gonna say it like this. Sex isn't sacred no more. I'm gonna say, and the reason why I'm gonna say sex isn't sacred no more because people out here having sex like it ain't shit. So I mean, like you can have sex, like as soon as you even get in a relationship or start dating a woman, you can have sex with her. So I can say it like how my homeboy said it, or how a friend that I heard say this. Every time you have sex with a person, you leave a part of your soul with that person.
Yeah.
So it's like even if you run into that person on the street, you can be with your girl.
Yeah, like they got something. It's a part of them.
It's the part like you can look at her face, or you can look at her and you can see something was there.
Yeah.
Or something y'all had something. Even if it be like, even if the girl could be like, man, nobody ain't giving a fuck about him. I bet you low key she thinking about the shit y'all did.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. No matter what, you know.
Nah, because we never talk about the real things, like why it is important for a man to get erection, to masturbate, all these type of things. But I think we made it so big. And now it's like, damn, it's not even sacred no more because it's supposed to be a union between you and that woman that you love. You can't, if you love somebody, you cannot give something sacred to everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Because that's between y'all two.
Nah.
That I'm just saying.
Nah, this is what it came, exactly what you're saying, Joe. This is what it came to. You can sex a person now, but you can't sex a person like you're supposed to sex a person when you're in a deep relationship. It's like certain shit you leave out. Like you can't fuck a girl like a regular girl or a regular nigga like you fuck a nigga in a relationship. Like you ain't finna do certain moves that you do with a regular girl that you do in a certain relationship. That's how sacred sex has been now. To me.
Yeah, to you, but they doing it to the regular person too.
Huh?
And the person they love.
Who?
The same thing what you just said. They doing, like you said, the sacred sex. They doing it with the person on the street, giving them everything. It's just like it's just like we have to ask ourselves and question and why we've been conditioned. Why is sex so sacred? I mean, why is it not sacred? Why is it not something that between you and your woman? It's not between me and everybody else. What we have, that bond in our bedroom, is between me and you. We shouldn't be go telling all our homies, our friends, damn, I might go knock this girl out. She thought she got that wet. Nah, bro. Whatever we have is between me and the woman. I mean everybody else. Because the girl said, damn, Joey letting it down. Shit. Her friend might want some. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, whatever goes in your bedroom in your house with your woman, vice versa, it should stay between you and her. Take your losses in private, not in public. For real. Take your losses in private, not in public. Because it's very important that as men, sometimes we got to shut up and keep whatever we got between our women like this right here. It's a covenant. When you come in a relationship with your woman, it should be a covenant. It's a bond. You should never break that bond. You got to be honorable in your relationship. You got to be honorable during.
Damn, Joe.
You got to be honorable. You got to be honorable during sex. It's not all the men. As men, you know what I'm saying? A woman is your instrument. You have to play with her. A woman is your instrument.
Hold on, Joe. What was that whole situation we were talking about honor? We was talking about honor the other day.
Yeah. It's hold on. But like a woman is an instrument, so you have to play her, not physically, you know what I'm saying? Not like play her, but play her. You know what I'm saying? If you play this nice sound, this nice tune, she will come alive. You know what I'm saying? She would create this beautiful sound, and that's what I get. But honorable. I want this from Dame Dash to be honorable. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't gonna cheat on your woman, don't cheat on your woman. Don't cheat on yourself. If you're gonna be faithful to yourself, be faithful to the woman. Always be honorable to yourself first and to that woman. But if she's not honorable to you, you gotta learn how to walk away. Walk away from her. But if you're not honorable to yourself, don't be honorable to that woman. Because if you're not right with yourself, it's like, okay, I'm gonna be honorable to me, but I'm not gonna be honorable to her. Nah, it's not fair to her. It's really not fair to her because if you say I love you, I care for you, I want the best for you, I want to spend my life with you. Okay, you honor all those that by action. Action is a verb. You know what I'm saying? So you have to do those things. But honorable, where's it at? Where's honorable? Where's honorable at that people people say they can't find this or find this, but where they at?
And that's what I'm saying. Being honorable, a lot of people are not honorable no more. Like this is what's crazy, you know, and that's why I said we was talking about what we was talking about earlier was how a nigga can be at work or no, a nigga can be. No, I'm gonna say it like this. I'm gonna take it one step. I'm gonna take it one step closer.
You cannot categorize that. You cannot.
No. I'm gonna take it like this at work. A nigga be I'm gonna say it like this: a nigga can be having dinner with his woman, and another nigga can be at the fucking table across from y'all, giving goo eyes at your woman, and your woman probably writing his number down low key without you even knowing.
But you categorize that.
How am I categorizing?
Okay, so what are you trying to get for what you're saying? Like, what are you trying to get from?
If that's your woman, y'all done already put 2 years, probably 2 years in the hole, okay. And she fucking off on you already. I mean, not already. She fucking off on you, even though she say she love you, she want to be with you forever, but she doing hoe shit.
Okay. Before that even happens, I'm gonna say fuck the good man shit. Good men don't get nowhere. They don't. Good men don't get anything. I'm sorry. Women don't like good men. Like being so nice. Look, I'm a man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna love you. I'm gonna give you your space, give you your time. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not gonna be this asshole type of individual. Excuse my language, because I know people are watching. But good men don't get nowhere.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
My category is good men do get somewhere, but you can't be good, but you can't be boring. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Bro, you cannot be boring. That's the thing, man. Like in a relationship, it's always a chase with your woman. It's always a chase. If you're with your woman, the chase doesn't stop. You want to keep the chase going, keep the love, and keep all that going. Once you stop, everything else stops. It's all about communication with your woman. It's communication, being faithful, doing the things without even telling you what to do. Just doing anything, paying the rent on time. Just paying everything. Just taking your girl on the hey babe, we going here. Just doing things she never expects for you to do. Like, hey look, one day she come on, hey look, I'm gonna take her shoes off, rub her feet, have a bath water running for her. Things of that nature, you know what I'm saying? Have a bath water ready for her. Give her a massage. When she come on, have some candles lit. Had a bed, like, hey babe, look, shower ready, I'm gonna come give you a massage. We ain't gotta have sex. And then hold on, then look, why you give her a massage? You can talk, y'all can talk.
But listen, Joe, I'm gonna fuck you up with this one. I'm gonna fuck Joe up. You can do all that shit with a woman, and I'm gonna tell you something. You can rub her feet. You can cook for her. You can clean for her. You can buy her things. And I'm gonna tell you one thing.
What's up?
Sometimes it's still not enough.
But I'm just saying. But I'm saying it's for the right woman who is going to appreciate that, who really is going to appreciate you as a man. And you got to say, what is enough? What do you want me to do? Like, I'm one man. I can't do everything. I could do the things in the best of my abilities.
So, Joe, when you basically say you loving her right, mm-hmm. You treating her right, mm-hmm. You doing all this stuff, you playing your part, mm-hmm. But it's still not enough, where do you go from there?
We have to talk. It's communication.
Nah, but where do you go from there?
But we got to talk.
Even if you can communicate with her and everything, and it's still not enough for her. Then what? Because basically you giving your all for no reason.
That means if you know inside that this person is not reciprocating the same thing that you are giving them, you walk away. You walk away. There's nothing else for you to do. You walk away.
And that's what I'm doing.
You walk away from that person until the right woman or man, it goes to both parties, until they come into your life to respect that and honor that. But then it has to take one man, or at least two or three. If it takes one man to show that to a woman, then the other ones will follow. But it's one man. I ain't finna do all that, because then he's not mature as a man, as a male. So he's like, I ain't finna do that for that woman. Okay, that's you. This is me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, It's like, bro, it's like start a relationship with yourself. Be faithful, honor to yourself. Learn to do things by yourself. Go out by yourself. I went to the movies by myself. Took myself on a date by myself. I went to the park. I did all these things by myself. That don't mean I'm weak. It's just you spending time with yourself.
Hold on, Joe.
Go ahead.
Nah, Joe. I mean, I want to ask. No. I just want to ask you one question because this is something I felt when I was by myself. You know what I mean? So if you doing all this by yourself sometimes, like you take yourself out to eat, you know, take yourself to the movies, because I was doing all this, doing all that shit, because I was learning to do a lot of shit by myself. But sometimes do you feel when you be like, okay, I done did all this shit by myself, and sometimes like you miss feeling like being by yourself?
Yeah, that happens.
Cause you can't do certain things that you can do.
So what you gotta do is you got to accommodate. Okay, I know I can't do the things by myself. When you're in a relationship, you still single. Well, I mean, you're still in your single. You're still growing. You're still learning about yourself, but also you're still learning about the other person. So once you do it in your singleness, you just like any animal that goes into any other environment, they have to adapt to it. They got to adapt to it. They got to adapt to different type of regions, different type of areas, different type of terrain. They have to adapt to those things. Same thing like us, men and women, we have to adapt because now we're in this different type of terrain with this other person, with this type of individual. So we got to adapt to what they like, what they don't like, their needs and anything. You know what I'm saying? We have to adapt to it. But if they don't learn how to be in a singleness themselves, and learn themselves and do things by themselves. Because look, a woman should be able to pay her own rent, pay her own bills. That's not my responsibility to do that. Think about it. That's not my responsibility to take care of you. This is a relationship. This is communion that we came up with. Now, I'm not your husband yet, but it's none of my business trying to take care of you. You have to take care of yourself. You're a grown woman. You're a grown individual. You should be able to pay your own bills. Now, I can help you, but I'm not your wife. I'm not your husband yet. You're not my wife yet. But we working to it. So I'm showing you, okay, I can do these things as that. You know, I can show you these steps, this ladder that we climbing to get there. But I'm not finna pay your rent. I'm not finna give you money for bills while I got my own bills. That's your responsibility. So you take full responsibility. I'm gonna take full responsibility. Once we come together, we stay together. Then if we decide to move into an apartment, then we can go from there. But I ain't finna be dishing out no money. I ain't gonna give you $600-$700.
I'm gonna say it like this. I'm also say it like this. If you are a man and you dishing out money, be prepared for the consequences. Because if you dishing out money, like you getting her nails done, you getting her hair done, fucking all that shit, giving her money on the low, it's all cool if she give you money too. Yeah. I mean, it's like 50-50. Yeah. But at the same time, if she ain't doing nothing for you, if she already don't have a job or a car or a house, because let's tell you the truth, I ain't even gonna lie, that's something I look for in a woman. Like, you need to be able to take care of yourself. Because I need to know, and a lot of niggas need to know that are gonna take you in a good way. A lot of niggas need to know if you can have, like, if something happened to me, my leg get chopped off, my arm get chopped off, or something, I get crippled. No, I'm just saying, I go blind, I get deaf. Can you hold it down? Cause if something happened to you, I need to be able, if I can hold it down. So that's why I'm trying to strive to get a career. I'm trying to strive to make sure I can take care of home. Cause if I can't take care of home, then what type of man am I? Cause now it don't just goes with you. It also goes with your parents. Now your parents, so basically when I chose to marry you, your parents gonna be looking at me like, this nigga ain't taking care of home. Like my daughter asking me for money, asking us for money to take care of what you can't handle. So that's what I'm saying. But at the same time, you got some people who won't ask nobody for nothing, But at the same time, y'all are a couple and y'all supposed to be able to do it together. Y'all supposed to have each other back. And that's all I'm saying. If y'all don't have each other back, if it's one-sided, because how the way I feel when it comes down to money and shit, my shit is like 80-20. I'm the man. I'm going to try to provide. I'm going to try to pay the bills. I'm going to try to take care of everything. But at the same time, if I don't have it one day, if I can't do it, I need you to have my back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If I couldn't pay, I'm like, hey, babe, my check was short this week. Can you take care of this one bill for me? Shit like that. But don't look at it as any less of being a man. Because one thing I do think about, I don't want to look any less of being a man because I couldn't handle something. But I don't want to feel like I'm doing everything by myself. That's what I don't want to feel like.
Hey man, that's some good talking right there, man. That makes a lot of sense. Cause it's a lot of variables in what you just said. You know what I'm saying? You just put it all together because like you don't want to feel alone while you paying everything. And yes, a man is supposed to take care of everything. Yes. No, whatever they said, no excuses.
Oh yeah. Just some bullshit right quick. If a woman offered to take you out on a date, that's a good start. I'm just saying.
Because we deserve to be treated also. You know what I'm saying? We deserve to be treated also. But nah, man, go ahead, bro.
Nah, because all I'm saying is, if you take a woman out on a date, probably about 30, 40 times already, and she ain't offered, not yet, to offer to take you out, or pay for dinner, or pay for lunch, and you could be like, nah, babe, hell no, I ain't finna let you pay for lunch. You know, or dinner. You good, but thank you for offering, because most women won't offer. They'll just be like, check please. You know what I mean? Just like, and y'all both just stared at the check, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying.
For me, I don't mind. I don't mind. If I got it, I got it. I ain't going to.
No, hold on. Just like Six Lack said too, she trying to buy steak dinners and shit, and knowing that she can't even afford it. But she looking at you to pay for it. That's the shit I'm talking about.
Yeah, just on that right there. Like, I learned this from, like, I think it was Tory Lanez. He said something, but I got something different from that. If you want me to buy it for you, but why can't you buy it for yourself? You know what I'm saying? If you want that nice bag, he was saying something like that. I might be incorrect. But I'm using what he said as like, if you can't buy it for yourself, why would you want me to buy it? Don't you buy it for yourself? Don't you spend it on yourself? Why you looking for me to dish out money to spend it on you? But you know, there, bro.
But anyway, my nigga, anyway, y'all, man, it was nice talking to you. You know, it's your boy Yogi.
Joel.
Re-wrapping this shit up. But anyway, we gonna be coming out with some more videos. Sorry for it took us so long to make videos. I've been caked up with my
Booed
new
up.
booed up. He was booed up. But now he not. But
always keep your business private. Never let nobody know what you're doing. That's what I'm doing.
But anyway, I'm just saying that we gonna be making more videos, and like I said, we still trying to think. We thinking about making a page, a Facebook, YouTube page, or something. And another thing, we might actually. I was gonna ask you while we on camera. Do you want to make workout videos?
Yeah, man, we can do it all. Just start. You gotta take one step at a time, man. Take one thing at a time.
Yeah.
And everything else will follow.
Cause I'm fat than a bitch right now, and I need to get my ass in the gym. I ain't been in the gym in like 3-4 months, so I'm trying to get back into the gym, work out. Me and this nigga probably make workout videos. We'll probably do a day where we say a typical day in the gym for us. Yeah.
Typical.
Yeah. But other than that, we out. I hope y'all have a good day. Enjoy y'all weekend. Shit, don't club too hard. Don't drink too hard. Don't do nothing that I wouldn't do.
He sure about to do now.
Nah, I ain't talking about nothing with no women in there. I'm just saying, don't be drinking too much. Cause Joe know I be drinking like a motherfucker. Right. So